and welcome to the What's Good with Gil and Larry podcast. I am Gil Irizarry. That is my main man, Larry Loper, and we are coming to you live on this Tuesday night on the Box Office Buzz 302 YouTube channel. You can catch us on all the what do you call that? Social media outlets, this, that, and the other. We're there. Check us out. What's good with Gil and Larry? We got to talk about NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, a little review on what happened with MMA this past Saturday night, and of course the NFL schedule came out. So I got some of the big standout games. We're gonna do a way too early win-loss prediction for the Dallas Cowboys and my Chicago Bears. But let's get it crack-a-lackin'. Larry, NBA playoffs finally are catching up to the NHL playoffs. Like
Yeah.
we said, those first couple rounds, not so good because there's too many blowouts. I mean, even Game 7, Detroit, Cleveland winning by 31 points. Like, awful, awful. Um, what are you thinking? I know the Knicks are playing Cleveland tonight. Last I checked, the Cavaliers were up by 9 late in the third quarter.
Yeah,
Uh,
okay.
what are your thoughts on playing Cleveland? I know you're a Knickerbocker fan. What are your thoughts on playing the Cavaliers in this Eastern Conference Finals? I was hoping it'd be Detroit, but it's not. It's Cleveland. What are you thinking? How you feeling?
Uh, but first and foremost, um, I told you, man, it was going to be hard. I didn't like the matchup. I liked the Detroit matchup a little bit better than this matchup, believe it or not, because my fear with Cleveland is the bigs. It's the bigs. We know that Donovan Mitchell could go off any night. James Harden is James Harden, okay? But still, you can't have them both go off. They have not yet both gone off the same night. Okay. So my fear is the fact that if they both go off, it's going to be hard for us to bounce back from that. Um, Jared Allen Mobley against Cat, because Cat is so soft, man, that the rebounding advantage is going to go to Cleveland. We still have Mitchell Robinson down there that could nullify that, but you're not going to get offense with Mitchell Robinson. You can get offense with Jared Allen, and you're going to get offense with Mobley. Okay, they got a deep. Both of us got benches, so it's kind of like an even match when it comes to the benches because we both could go deep with the benches. Um, right now, when I last time I checked, we was down by 20, bro. We was down by 20.
It's
Uh,
7 right now.
oh, okay,
It's
so we're making a
7.
run. So we're making a run.
Under 3 minutes. 7. 97-90.
Truth. It's gonna be a series, man. I mean, it's gonna be a series, man. My biggest thing was actually last week about the layoff being the fact
Mhm.
that we swept Philly in the rust, and I knew it. They coming off a hot series where man, them boys came in that last game and blew out Detroit, and the momentum has kept swinging coming to New York. We're super hyped. We've been, chip, 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 the way we dismantled Philly and both their series that both went to 7. They've been pushed to deep waters in both the series. We have it. We haven't been pushed to deep waters, bro. But I still think that we have enough in our DNA and our makeup to get over the hump and get to the finals, man. Because with New York, man, you got to kind of fall back a little bit. You can't get too much in a hype train because if we do, we'll be let down, man. It happened last year, bro. We did it with Indiana. We said, oh man, we got Indiana. And what happened? We lost. We got smacked in Indiana, man. But I think our chances this year is a lot better. I like Mike Brown, what he's doing. Um, I think defensively we'll come out and tighten it up. Look, we're down by 4 right now. The game ain't even over. Momentum's shifting. I think we'll pull out the series. Okay. I think we pull out the series, especially when we could buckle down, lock down, get back in rhythm defensively. I'm liking us. I'm still liking us. So I'm liking us. I'm liking us. Um, Especially when we get back in the rhythm with the defense, because defense going to win us the series. It's going to be defense, or defense going to light up the offense, and Jalen Brunson going to come ball. So one thing I have know that he will do is come ball. James Harden, You know James Harden, man. Come on. We talked about James Harden so much, man. You know about James Harden, man.
Isn't it crazy that Cleveland won by 30,
30.
31, and James Harden didn't even score 10 points?
Yeah. That part. That part. That part. But then they had guys like Merrill and Strutz and then Jared Allen had a double-double. He had like 23 and 11. You feel me?
Mosley had a good game too.
Mobley had a good game.
I mean, Mobley, yeah.
And then Detroit had the worst game you could have in a game 7. We
Oh
got to talk about the other side.
They couldn't make anything. They couldn't make anything right from the beginning. They missed all these easy shots, long shots. Cade, I think, went 0 for 7 for 3.
He had a bad game. He had a bad game, man. And then his big man, which he didn't have no help. And we talked about it. He didn't have no help, man. It was Cade Cunningham. So for Detroit in off season, man, y'all got to figure out how y'all got to bring another scorer in there. You know, y'all done built a nice team. So now it's people will come play for Detroit, because in the past you couldn't get players to go play for Detroit. It's like going to Washington. Who the hell wants to go to Washington unless you want to get a check? I was talking about that to one of my partners. You know what I mean? I was talking about the fact that, because you look at it on the West side, I mean, we're about to get to the West Coast, but look at the West Finals and who you got playing in the West Finals. You got 2 young teams that drafted right. You know, we gotta give credit where the credit due to the GMs, okay? Because you gotta have number 1 picks, top 5 picks, and don't pick the right pick. Don't build a culture. Don't bring in the right coach. They have no identity. Henceforth, Washington, they have been up there in Brooklyn. Brooklyn been trashed last couple of years too, right? They're not trending the direction of OKC and San Antonio. They're not trending that way, bro. And I feel sorry for the young boys going into them cancerous organizations, especially if you come from college and you got some talent, because it doesn't develop you well. You don't have no vets that you can get underneath of. You don't have a coach that's going to bring the best out you. You just got some guys here to go get a paycheck. That's it. And if you got a losing culture, you know what that breeds? Losing culture, man. Because here you come and think you're going to switch it, change it over. But guess what? You can't change it. And it starts from the top, bro. It starts from the top. We go all the way back to Michael Jordan and Jerry Krause. Feel me? Michael Jordan, yeah, you won chips, man, but took Jerry Krause to bring in the right people to make it happen. Because prior to him being the GM, you was trash, Michael Jordan. Let's be honest. You was trash. You didn't have the team to take it to the next level. You didn't have the Scottie Pippins. You didn't have the Bill Cartwright, the John Paxsons, and all the pieces he brought in, the Dennis Rodmans, all the pieces he brought in to make this work. Took the GM to see it. Took the GM to will and deal. You know that, Gil. Come on, man. You're a Bears fan. Come on, man. I know you get on polls, man, but he had to hire the right coach eventually, didn't he?
Well, let me tell you, the coach has his fingerprints all over the draft the last 2 years. So, by the way, overtime. Cavaliers Knicks overtime. They're tied at 101.
No, Gil. You can't tell me that, Gil.
Overtime. Yeah, the Cavs had a bad fourth quarter.
You can't tell me that, Gil.
Had a bad fourth quarter.
Gil, they blew their chance, Gil. They blew their chance, Gil. Gil.
How you up 20?
They was up 20. Gil. When I woke up, and I know they be like, "Go, you sound like you're crying." That's what God said last comment. You sound like you're crying. It's called being animated. It's called having emotion, people. Okay, I'm human. Okay, my team was down by 20. All right, I just woke up from a little nap, because that's what I do before we go online, because I gotta take me a little nap, because unfortunately I got a thing called a job. Yeah, I'm working on that too, by the way, not having a job. But they were down by 20. 7 minutes left. I said, oh my goodness. Me and Gil talked about the rush factor. Where we talked about the rush factor.
Well, for three quarters, they had the rust factor, but in the fourth quarter, they outscored Cleveland 32-18.
Ew. And you already know we got one of them guys called Jalen Brunson. They could take it to the next level in the overtime. Yeah. Ew. Cleveland. You done woke up a sleeping giant, literally.
They had to finish it for them to have any chance in this series. They had to take this game one.
Yeah. Woo. Thank you
Fe-
to
fe-
the Cleveland.
Feeling better, right?
Oh, feeling a whole lot better, man. It woke me up, man. I had to wake up real quick, brother. Uh, definitely had to wake up real quick. But on the other side of the coin, my brother, because it was another game that happened yesterday.
Yes.
It was a outstanding game that happened yesterday, brother. It was so outstanding that I got to bring a stat up for you real quick. You see that? Look at the screen real quick. You see this? Gil, I have to remind you, this is our Western Finals. Hold on, Gil, because I know we talked about this a little bit before the playoffs started, and your main concern was playoffs. They haven't been there. They're a young team. They haven't, in a while, and they have the best player right now on the planet.
Mm. Yeah, because I don't think he's from this planet.
He's not from this planet, man. He's just not. They dropped him off like E.T., like Superman, like all the other alien movies. They found this boy in a cornfield somewhere in France, all right? They raised him up and they named him Victor, okay? Victor grew up a regular kid and he didn't feel regular. He always felt like he was special. He was different. He said, well, am I taller than the other kids, mom and dad? They said, oh, Victor, it's just because you're just a special lad. You're a special lad. I don't know what they say in France, but you're just a special lad, okay? This guy grew up to be 7'4". Took the world by storm. Came over to the pond because he felt his talents were way too big for France. Once again, we got another gift. Thank you via the Louisiana Purchase and via the Statue of Liberty. Thank you, France. Okay.
That's right. Thank you for your croissants.
Thank you for your croissants.
Thank you for
your Creole.
your breakfast toast.
We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you very much. Thank you for all your delicacies, your cakes and your pies, and all the good stuff you make.
Thank you for the way you kiss.
We love that too.
It's wonderful.
We love that call making out. Thank you very much. We got this present, this thing, this phenomena. Now he done caught up to the oh my God, 41-24. Not to mention the 5 or 6 blocks. I mean, get out of here.
Yeah, man.
Get out of here.
Late with the blocks, saving the game. Late.
It's never over. I'm telling you, Gil, playing basketball, and I play basketball, a lot of basketball in my life, right? Not the professional level, because things happen in life. You make decisions and things happen. Okay, cool. But my worst fear was a joker that played defense, like really play defense. Like, because you could beat, especially play team ball, you could beat the guard, you could beat the forward. So you think you got a clear path, and here come the big man out of nowhere. Give me that. You have a combination of Kevin Durant, because he could pull the three. You have Dikembe Mutombo with a game.
No.
Literally. No. The floater doesn't work. And you know what I like about this guy? He don't care about getting dunked on. It's part of the game if you could get it in.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, you got to change your game coming in here. The guards understand that. They got guards around this boy that could play, man. You understand that Stephen Castle, that he won the Rookie of the Year last year, bro?
Yeah.
Don't you know that they got Dylan Harper by the lovely draft? They got Dylan Harper, the second-rated point guard coming out of college, my man.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell me that this dude's a rookie. The way he's playing the game.
And they did all this without Fox. Fox didn't play yesterday.
And that's the other part of the equation, Gil. The Aaron Fox, Mr. I could get hot anytime, microwave Vinny Johnson. I'll take you back to Detroit when they had the microwave. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The Aaron Fox is what he is, a fox. He gets to that rim, Jack. But this guy anchors it all, man. It's like, oh my God. There's so many things you could do with this. If I had on the video game, he like the video game guy. He like the star. He like the one that's always heating up. He got all the little icons on the game. You hear me? Because he the guy where I'm like, man, I could just throw it up there and he'll go get it. Oh, shoot, you better not come in here. Oh, I'm swatting that. Oh, you think, oh, I'm gonna hit this thing from the 3-point because your big man can't stick me out here. I am a defensive nightmare. He is a problem, okay? He's the guy you got a game plan for, and hope that the other guys don't kill you. Because if they're all clicking, it's gonna be hard to beat these boys. And SGA made a great statement when he said that when somebody beats you 3 times in a row, they're better than you. We have to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
We have to step our game up. I'm not saying that the OKC is out of by far. No, sir, I'm not saying that. Okay, it took two overtimes to knock them off of game 1.
Mm-hmm.
San Antonio did what he was supposed to do. Come in there and take game 1, or one of them, split one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pressure's back on home team. Now the grit of a champion comes out. SGA did not have his best game. When you got Alex Caruso leading you, okay. He's a defensive guy, not known for his offense.
I want to ask you about this.
Yes, sir.
Is this a trend now with the NBA not putting your star player versus your star player on defense? Why is Caruso down low in the box
Oh,
defending Wembayama?
Bro,
He's almost a foot shorter than him. Why isn't Chet down there? Why isn't the 7 foot 2 inch Chet down there? Why is 6'5" Alex Caruso
it makes no logical sense unless you're telling me that you don't mind Caruso giving up some fouls. That's the only logical way I can even explain that dumb defense. It's no way possible when I got a 7'2" center that I'm not going to match him against a 7'4" center. Especially when my 7'2" center could do the same things that the 7'4" center could do.
Yeah, he blocked him what was it, late in the third or something that?
Yes, sir. He has the speed. He can hit the 3. He has the same game that Wemby has. You know what I mean?
He's almost as young.
He is. So it's no reason why. And then even if I could bring a Hardenstein 7'2".
Why did Hardenstein play like 13 minutes?
That part. Because it's bad rotation. They got down. They panic. They're not rotating, bringing in the big guys. I'm playing a big guy against this guy. I'm rotating them 2 dudes against this guy. It's a no-brainer. Why am I saving my big guy? Because at the end of the day, Wemby still got to step out and play Chet, right? Because I don't know, Gil. It's a mystery to me, man, why star players are not playing star players.
I don't like criticizing OKC because they did win the championship. They are the best defensive team from top to bottom. But I don't understand that. Are you trying to protect some guys so they don't get in foul trouble? I mean, it just was weird late in the game, and in overtime, you got Caruso bodying up, Wemby, and you're seeing Wemby scoring at will, and yet, Chet was able to block him that one time. So I don't understand it. I don't get it.
I don't understand the modern NBA coaching either, brother. Not when you got a center that actually could D up and match up with the guy. That was the matchup that I was looking at.
Yeah.
That was the matchup that I was going to say was going to be the X factor, because I'm like, okay, they got 2 7-footers they could throw at them, even though they got is it Cormat? Yeah, they got from Boston. He's on San Antonio, so he's a backup. So they have a 7-footer also to back up Wemby. So they match up well. It's an even matchup if you look at the teams, because San Antonio built their system the same way OKC built theirs. Except that theirs is built around the big man. Theirs is built around Wemby, whereas the OKC, they're built around SGA, right? But I just love the young talent. They both got benches. They both got players that are not scared of the moment. That's what I look for. I look for dogs. I look for dogs when I look at basketball. I don't look for no prima donnas. I don't look for no excuses. I look for people that want to get on that court and do what they got to do, and they both team oriented. They don't care about the stats. They don't care about the stats. They have a brotherhood. They have a bond. You could tell that they'll play for each other. You know what I mean? I don't care who is a hot man. You don't matter. Yeah, I'm playing with Wemby. I'm playing with the best player on the planet. And Wemby like, nah, I'm playing with some of the best guards on the planet. It goes both ways, rather than these prima donnas that, do I have to name some prima donnas like the James Hardens that don't want to play?
Oh God.
I don't want to play because I just don't want to play for you guys. I'm gonna sit out. Little girl.
I'm guessing during this Knicks run late, Harden didn't give him much. I'm guessing that on offense or defense.
It's 110, 104.
Yeah, with a minute 19 to go.
And you know what happens when pressure gets thick for James Harden? He the first. I don't want the spotlight. Overrated. I don't want the spotlight. Thank you. We're playing a Harden, Mitchell-led Cavs. Thank you. Because there's no way possible with Joe up by 20 points with 7 minutes in this game that we know. You put the foot on the gas and you put chokehold on the boys and you get rid of them. That's what happens. But we're playing Cleveland. They don't play like that. And they gave us momentum. That's the worst thing you've done. We was sleeping and you let us wake up in the first game. This was your game to steal. This was your game to dominate. This was your game to go ahead and take the momentum and like just like San Antonio did, took them 2 OTs. Right, Gil? But their big players stepped at the biggest time. I promise you, James, I ain't seen no James Harden's stat pop up since I've been talking to you. It's 104. What's James Harden done? Maybe he'll go hit a 3. Who knows?
Harden, 15 points.
Okay.
Mitchell, 29.
That's a great. How many? What?
29 for Mitchell.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. But what I tell you, Gil, they have not yet both went off in the same game. So Mitchell goes for 30 tonight. That means Harden might go for 20 something tomorrow, and we can keep Mitchell to 18. You know what I'm saying? How much my boy Jalen Brunson got?
Brunson has got 38.
Oh my God! What? So pause. What you just tell me? What you said? Hold up.
38.
It must be a misprint or a typo. Gil must be his glasses fogging up or something over there. He must have saw the wrong number. You said that boy got 38.
He's got 38, and Karl Anthony Towns.
What do you got?
13 and 13. 13 points, 13 rebounds.
I think a double for Softy. Mikal Bridges got 18. Okay.
Mikal Bridges got 18.
Okay, that's crazy because only one that don't have double figures is Nobi. But we like him for his defense anyway. So
that's right.
Wow. And we held Jared Allen to 10 points and 7 rebounds. Great job, defense. Great job. You don't want that guy going double-double. Mobley went double-double. He got 15,
yes, he
14.
did. 15, 14.
Yeah. And the great James Harden, 15 and 4, 3, 6 turnovers. Wow. At the guard. Thank you very much. 6 turnovers. Wow.
James Harden is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and people are going to be like, this guy?
He is.
This guy?
You got jokers talking stupid, saying that he's better than freaking Dwayne Wade. Man, shut up.
They were saying back when he won the MVP, which, by the way, he's the last American-born player to win the MVP.
Was he?
Yeah, he's the last one. He won after Steph Curry, 2018.
Wow, bro. So
2018, he won it.
Has been dominating this game since that long?
Since 2018. He came in second in 2017. He came in second, but he won it in 2018.
Wow.
He's the last American.
The game is shifted to the Europeans and caught up to us.
Stinks. He stinks.
I mean, he's on a decline, bro. He's on a decline, bro. What is he like? 30-something, right?
Yeah. Knicks are gonna win this game. There's 30 seconds left. They're up by 9.
Gil,
Knicks are gonna win.
Gil, thank you.
I didn't do it. I'm just
Now I got to
relaying
talking to you, man. You must give us some. Must give us some of that sprinkle we needed, brother.
it.
The sprinkle. Look, bro. I'm telling you, we go to the chipper and we win this chipper. I'm telling you ahead of time. I'm hopping on that train. I'm going to the parade, bro. When is the
You
next time
have
you
to.
ever going to?
Oh my gosh, you have to.
I have to. I'm telling you. When's the next time my team will ever sniff a championship? Okay. We have a bona fide shot this year, really going all the way and winning. You're just gonna be pandemonium. They said they gave away free Bud Light at damn Philadelphia's parade. I imagine what we gonna get up if man, it's gonna be free New York slices, all types of stuff gonna be happening. It's gonna go crazy. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be pandemonium, man. It's gonna be crazy. You're gonna think that the marshmallow man came out from the Ghostbusters walking down Times Square. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna get crazy, man. And I gotta be there.
Powdered Zeppelis for everyone.
Oh
All
my,
the
it's
Italian
gonna be
markets
crazy,
be giving
brother.
out fried
Listen,
Zeppelis.
listen, it's gonna be so beautiful. It's gonna be so beautiful, and I'm gonna be nicked out. I'm
It's
coming,
all
bro.
right. Hey man, there's this guy John, who's been a courier with us for like 3 or 4 months now. He is a huge New York fan, and obviously the Knicks are his team. I mean, he is just in the car listening to the game, and he's like the relay guy at night. And he's like, I don't care. I'm listening to the game. He on every possession, he's ride or die.
Oh my,
Everyone,
yo,
man.
oh my goodness, man. I know the garden is going bananas right now, bro. I know it's electric right now, bro. I'm pretty sure we roll. I know we roll the energy of Madison Square Garden night, especially when we push it to overtime, man. Them boys scored 3 points.
It's over.
It's 115,
So
104, y'all.
115,
Get the
104.
fork, kiddo. New York. Congratulations, man, to my Knickerbockers for
Go
pulling it
New
out, man.
York, go New
Grit,
York, go. Go New
strong
York, go New York, go.
fight. I'm trying to tell the dog in us. We got some dogs over there. And this is what I'm telling you, Gil. Shout out to my team, man.
Man, it wouldn't surprise me if they get a sweep now. It wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't be surprising me either, brother. Not when you up by 20.
This will cut your heart out.
Look,
You're
and you ain't have no answers.
up
Now
20 late in the game, and you choke
you
it
blew
away.
it. Woo, woo, woo. And you know we play very good on the road. You know that, right?
Well, you bring half of New York with you.
Yeah, you know we do.
So
We got a lot of New Yorkers in Cleveland too, by the way.
It's not that far.
No, it's not that far at all, brother.
Not
We
that
travel
far.
very well. History's being made. You know, it's another playoff series going off. I want to switch to the ice, baby. Y'all. So man, I want to attack. Let's go east. Let's go east.
Yeah.
With the Canadians pulling out, I feel sorry for Buffalo, man.
I feel bad for Buffalo too, man. I watched that. Them losing in overtime.
My heart really goes out to Buffalo, man. Man, Canada, you keep a daggone team in some type of final, don't you, man? It was Edmonton last year. It was Edmonton the last 2 years. Now Montreal. Who would have thought Montreal, man? It's a group of hockey dudes I follow, and one of the dudes is a huge Montreal fan.
Montreal is one of the original 6.
Is it one of the original 6?
Yes. So they have a huge following.
Yeah, he's definitely a Montreal fan, but man, Gilly Willie, who do you got in this series, man, against the Hurricanes and the Canadiens?
I got the Hurricanes.
I do too.
I think they're the best in the East.
They've
dominated.
They haven't lost a game. They haven't lost a game, Gil.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to OKC and in basketball losing to San Antonio, they didn't lose. They swept both series.
Yep.
The like you were saying, it don't matter in hockey. Hockey ain't like basketball, okay? It don't matter. You said as soon as that puck drop, it's on the poppy. They play good defense. They got some powerful forwards. Goalie has been outstanding, man. Carolina is prime, man. They really are. They're prime. And the Canadians, man, they just a feisty, fighting team. You know what I mean? So they're gonna come fight, but I think just matchup wise, I think Carolina just a better team. I'm liking Carolina. I mean, I think the Canadians can still win. They can
Yeah.
still win.
They might get
Um,
two. They might get two, but I think they don't go any further than six.
yeah, me
I think
either. I
I
don't
think
think they go.
Carolina, they are rested. They are ready. I like their head coach. Last time Carolina won the Stanley Cup, Rod Brindamore was the captain for them.
Wow.
And now he's the head coach.
And he got.
And the Canadians have Martin St. Louis.
They
I
do.
rem I remember him 20 years ago down playing for the Tampa Bay Lightning, winning a Stanley Cup in 2004.
I
Mhm.
love when franchises bring in players that actually have been accomplished players that know the game,
Mhm.
that have been coached well under their great coaches. Because them philosophies still carry over when you come
Mhm.
into taking over a franchise. You bring those same philosophies, and then winning breeds winning, Brand. Winning brings winning.
Mhm.
Look at Team Jordan in NASCAR. Winning brings winning, man. It's
Oh
infectious.
yeah.
It's infectious.
Sometimes it doesn't work though. The Islanders fired Patrick Waugh
They did.
as soon as the season ended, and in the NBA today, Jason Kidd got fired.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, and he was. Oh my, bro, come on, man, Jason Kidd, come on, Jason Kidd, you got dealt a bad hand. You got dealt a bad hand. You got a GM that sabotaged you by giving away your best player by
Don't
far.
don't be a coach then. If you don't have say on
Yeah,
the
you right.
players that come and go, if you can't negotiate that in your contract, don't be a coach. Don't be a coach. There's nothing worse than being forced to coach players you don't want.
Mm,
Losing guys that you wanted to keep and then bringing in guys that you didn't want.
mm.
Do you, you
Great point
did
there.
you really think Jason Kidd wanted Luca to get traded?
No, not a million years for Anthony
Not
Davis,
not in a million years.
and then you
For
bring in
Anthony Davis, who's not even there.
no, and then you was banking the house on Cooper Flag. He did win a Rookie of the Year, but you're talking
Barely,
about
but he won it. They made him a point forward. So you trade away your 6'7" guard to make your 6'9" small forward your point guard. Like make that make sense.
it doesn't make sense. And then Kyrie, he was injured because of ACL,
Hmm.
but
He
he's at
never
the
came
point
back.
he's at the point of his career where it's going to be limited.
Hmm.
As great as he is, he has had a history of injury problems, leading all the way back from when that Boston trade. He didn't give Boston half of what they thought they was going to get, and we ain't gonna talk about Brooklyn. I don't think he barely suited up in Brooklyn. Feel me? Then you get to Dallas. You had a good year. You had a good, healthy year with Luka was there. Y'all went to a finals, right? And then you blew your ACL. This is what you got to work with.
Hmm.
Then you brought in pieces that just don't make sense. It's like don't make sense. It's just no. So unfortunately, Jason Kidd, man, um, I'm trying to think what his move. Do we still got the coach in him? Do you want to still coach? Because there's going to be some vacancies open. You got Orlando job is still open. Um, hell, want to try it up in Brooklyn again? I
Was
would not with that roster.
was this his third job or
Yeah, it was
second?
it was just because
Because did he coach Milwaukee?
he coached Milwaukee,
So Milwaukee, the Nets,
the Nets,
and the
yep, and the
Mavericks.
Mavs,
That is
yep.
not great to keep getting fired. That's
No,
not great.
no, no. And all of them was synonymous. You know what I mean? All of the jobs he landed was synonymous. He didn't have the best rosters to work with. Um, Obviously, when he came into the league, he came in with the Brooklyn job,
Hmm.
so he didn't have the experience. Then he went to Milwaukee and got some experience. Went to Dallas, they built the culture out there. They built the culture. But unfortunately, the GM man sabotaged that whole situation. It was hard to recuperate from that,
And
man.
then they didn't let it play out. Like he got fired not even midway into the season.
It's
The
crazy.
the GM. It's like they're making decisions by the seat of their pants. What's the plan? What's the plan? Because as soon as you have a losing streak, you're letting people go.
Yep,
You had to know that the Mavericks were not going to be good this year.
you
You
had
had
to.
to know that.
There's no way in Sam Ham that you said that we had a better roster because you got the number one pick and you got Cooper Flag, and y'all roster was supposed to be that much better with no Kyrie at the helm. Are you serious? What
Mm-hmm.
did you expect for this season?
What
Why did
did you
you fire
expect?
Jason Kidd? For what reason? What reason? Let
Yeah.
me bring in my players. Let me bring in my I have a system here. I just gotta bring in the right players. Once again, if I recruit well, trades, all the things happen. If I got to get if me and the GM is working hand in hand, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling them these are the players that are going to fit my system.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can challenge me as a coach and say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, this is your players, this is your system, this is the guys you said could work. I went on
Mm-hmm.
a limb, I made it happen on my end. I juggled the books, got what you needed, and we still lost. No, now I'm going to say it's the coach. You got to go. But don't give me a bunch of crap. Don't give me no crap and tell me, hey man, I want you to make a 4-course meal out this crap.
Yeah. We need you to make chicken salad out of chicken poop. Right.
Huh?
Right.
And then you complain when this whenever you eat chicken poop, and you said,
Yeah.
why can't you make a chicken salad? Because it's chicken
Mm-hmm.
poop. It's nothing
Mm-hmm.
I can do. I tried my best.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you what I could get out this. It was nothing.
100%. You handcuffed me. You handcuffed me. I didn't do it to myself. You did it to me.
I hate that. I hate that, man.
I hate
With
that
a
too.
passion, man. Because the scapegoat is always the coach, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, once again,
Or
if
the
it's my
GM.
system or the GM or
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
GM, right? If it's my system and I can work hand in hand with the GM together, that's supposed to be a marriage. It's supposed to be a marriage. So you go to OKC, I'm pretty sure the GM is working hand in hand with the coach. Yo, this. We got these picks. These are the kind of the guys that's going to fit my system. I need this type of player. It makes it very easy for me when I go recruiting. When I'm looking at these college boys, I know exactly the holes I got to plug in order to keep this thing going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that part. San Antonio built a beautiful system out there, Pippin. A beautiful system out there. They know the guys are going to fit. And yeah, you got to go through a struggle bus, but it makes sense if you're building a philosophy. If you're building a philosophy, it makes sense. You're going to go through struggle when you're turning over. It just happens. You got to go through the storm.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these dudes are jumping off the ship and not wanting to go through the storm.
All right.
They want to hit the land, Gil, but they
Mm-hmm.
expect not to go through a storm to get to the land. Come
Mm-hmm.
on, man. Stop it. Y'all got to stop panicking.
Didn't they
It's
watch
fine.
Jason and the Argonauts? Come on.
No,
Sinbad?
no,
Come on.
no.
You got to go through a storm.
Gotta go through the storm, Gil. But on the other side, which is the matchup of the matchups, this is gonna be a good series. Avs and the Knights, man. It's gonna be a good
Let's go
series.
Knights. Let's go
You know what, Gil?
Knights.
You've been lobbying for the Knights, man. You said the Knights, man. You said it. I think the Avalanche are just that good, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I
They're
think they
good.
are
I
really
mean,
that
they're
good.
favored. They should be favored.
They're really that good. I mean, they had the record this year.
Mm-hmm.
They broke a record this year, bro. They had the
Mm-hmm.
most wins. They had the most points. They're the most points. They're a dominant team. They really are. They're a strong team. But if it's a team that can push them, it's the Knights. It's the Knights. I like the Knights brand of hockey, man. They're gonna come play. They're gonna play every night. They're gonna give you the best. I don't see them being dominated because they do got good goaltending. They have great defense. They got forwards that can score.
Mm-hmm.
They got two
Eichel.
great
They got
lines.
Eichel.
Yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be a good series, man. It's gonna be. I got this one, man. Man, this could go 7. This could go 7, Gil.
It could go
Could go
7. Yep.
7. So and but I got the Avs. I got the Avs. I got the Avs. I got the Avs. Avs and Carolina is going to be a heck of a finals to play out. Heck of a finals. Oh, it's going to be a
Mm-hmm.
great finals. That's a finals worth watching right there, my brother. You got to do it the chef's kiss.
Mm.
That right there.
That happens.
Mm.
If that happens. But
If that
we got
happens.
a lot of hockey left before we can make that prediction.
We do.
Because I
We
think the
haven't even.
Knights and the Montreal Canadiens are going to have something to say about that.
We are?
I think so. Let me tell you, those Canadian fans, they are vicious. That's the French area. Montreal is the French Canadian,
Okay.
where they all sound like they're from Paris, but they're
Oh
not.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they all got that. They got that accent. They all got that French accent, and they don't take too well to the Americans. No. Yes.
Oh,
Yes. So when those games are in Montreal, they're going to be a little bit vicious. Yes. Yes.
them Frenchies.
Those Frenchies. But again, I want to thank them for the Statue of Liberty. I want to thank them for their toast. I want to thank them for their croissants. And I want to thank them for the way they kiss.
Mm-hmm. We.
Yes. Oui, oui. All right. Let's do a quick recap on what happened over the weekend
Yes,
on
sir.
Netflix. The MVP Productions, the Jake Paul's MMA,
Oh
and
man.
listen, I thought pretty much what happened. I thought would happen.
Yeah.
I did not expect every fight to finish in the first round, except for one fight went to the end of the second round. Um, I thought everything I predicted happened,
It did.
except I thought Nate Diaz was gonna
Yeah,
mix it
that
up.
was
I don't know why he just went in there and just tried to box. That was the
that's
only way Mike
Mike Perry.
Perry
Yep.
could win, and he fought his game and he got smashed.
Man, I
Mike
watched that
Perry
thing.
beat the
Look,
Stockton,
look.
California right out of him.
I watched that thing, man, because Gil had me watch it, y'all. I actually watched it. I didn't do a recap. I actually watched it, right? It started with Francis Ngannou when he knocked
Hmm.
my man out, when he caught him with that uppercut.
Sure did.
It was poop, poop. It put him down, right? And my friend, he didn't know who Francis Ngannou was, right? He's
Mhm.
like, man, the big black guy knocked him out. I said, man, the big black guy is one of the best heavyweights in MMA. You feel me?
Another Frenchie.
Is he French?
Well, he was born
And
somewhere in
obviously, yeah,
Africa,
Africa, but he was
but he
raised in
made it
France.
to France, and
Okay,
that's where he calls home. Yeah, when you hear him
okay.
talk, he's got
You get the accent?
the French accent. Hey, John Jones, let's go, let's do it.
I thought that was all African. Okay, I learned something new, y'all. And you're right. When I think Nate Diaz didn't have it going into the fight though. I'm looking at him the ring walk. You know what I mean? It just
Mm.
he never looked like he was in the fight. Like as soon as it rung, he looked like my drunk uncle. That's how I looked. He like a drunk uncle. Like Mike Perry can't fight.
Mike
He
Perry.
can't
Well,
fight.
Mike Perry is still active.
Yeah,
He's
and that
active
that
in
part,
that bare
and that
knuckle.
was the theme that I was watching too, bro. Same that happened with the headline. You
Mhm.
gotta think, yeah, Ronnie Rousey was out for 10 years, but Gina was out for 17 years.
17 years.
That showed, bro. And it was a win-win on her, even though she lost, it was a win for her
Mhm.
personally,
Sure
because it,
was.
it helped her get in shape, get her
Yes, she
health.
lost 100 pounds.
Lost 100 pounds, so and she was in a depressed state, with the
Yeah.
weight gain.
Well,
So
she got canceled because of getting fired from Disney. And
yeah,
then
so that mentally messes with you.
yeah.
And then when Rousey, for her, it was a dream fight, fighting a hero, fighting an icon, fighting somebody that
Mhm.
motivated her.
And
Um,
fighting somebody that she's better than.
and that
She's
too,
better than Gina.
and that too.
Gina got pushed because she was attractive, and they put her up against fighters she was supposed to win. And when they
Okay,
finally put somebody really good in front of her, Chris Cyborg beat her at at the very end of the first round, and then Gina retired. That was 2009.
okay.
Ronda was the pound for pound best female fighter for a few years
She
there.
was, she was the face. She was the face,
I mean,
and
she is the Miss Armbar. That's what she does. And people are like, "Oh, the fight was fixed. She won in
no,
17
no,
seconds."
no,
Clearly, you're not paying attention to Ronda
no,
Rousey.
no
Clearly,
fix. I didn't get no fix. It was Styles, and you said it. The
Styles make
Styles
fights.
didn't make sense. If you won't come off of 17, she even said it herself. I would have rather fought a striker. Then it would
Mhm.
have been a better fight. You're talking about somebody that fights, which Nate Diaz should have done. Nate Diaz should have done what she done, was fight your fight. There's no way
Mhm.
hell you're going to beat a striker at their game. She's a kickboxer. So what do? I'm going to take the first kick because she did what she could do.
That's what she
I'm going to take
did.
the first kick. I'm going to grip you. bring you
Mm-hmm.
to my level. Once I get you on the ground, now you're on my level. She could have pounded her out, but she was like, I respect her too much for me to really
Mm-hmm.
punish her. I don't want to punish her because I could
Mm-hmm.
punish her because I
Mm-hmm.
seen it. She held back. She really could a couple boom,
Nope.
but then she said, nope, I'm going to grab his arm. And Gina already knew what it was. She said,
She knew
hell
it.
no.
Yep.
Tap out. I'm done. I'm done. Okay. Smart business decision because you would have had your arm broke. And don't play with that pit bull. Okay. You let your little chihuahua get in the ring with a pit bull. Be, be happy that the pit bull didn't kill the chihuahua. Okay.
You're right.
I'm just
You're
saying.
right. Rhonda made her point.
She definitely did. And then, like,
Rhonda made her point. She's,
and then,
you know.
and I think and Rhonda was also saying about the future. She like, man, it's just a lot, for us. I'm gonna be a mom. I'm a mom. I'm
Mhm.
locked into that being a wife. And it takes a lot to jump into that. And I'm at the age now where I got to fight the person I've always wanted to fight.
Mhm.
There's no more in this game that I want. I don't want to go back. I got my last bit of taste of it,
Mhm.
and I went on my terms. You know what I'm saying? So if you get a nice big paycheck, I'm pretty sure she definitely got a nice big paycheck.
She
Uh,
made 2.2 million.
that part, great day job for 17 seconds. A great job, great day at the bank.
Hey, Gina
Did he
got
make some paper too?
1,050,000.
Say, hey man, it looks out for her. And she said, motivate her, get back, stay on top of her health. Hey, maybe who knows, man? Because she looked like she was disappointed. And she
Well, of
might go with
course,
it.
she did all that training, and all she got to do was throw a calf kick, and that's
Yep.
why she got taken down.
Yeah,
Which, well, you gotta think, man. Again, IQ. This is fighting IQ. The way Ronda could beat her was the grappling.
yep.
So why are you throwing a lazy kick? It's easier to take someone down when they're only on 1 foot versus 2 feet. So
Facts.
you throw a lazy calf kick, and Ronda shot on her and took her down.
Yeah.
Took her
If
down quick.
anything, I would
A,
have
a
kept it.
little ground and pound, and then she took the arm.
Yeah,
You got to be smart.
I would have kept that at a distance. I would have just kept trying to jab,
Yeah,
jab.
stay
I would
low
have stay
and
low,
do
kept.
do it Holly Holm did.
Yeah, so your corner did not advise you very well because I would have looked me if I'm training a fighter, being a trainer, I'm gonna look at tape of who defeated the person that
Mhm.
I'm training against, right? So that way I can look at for me to go in as I'm training you, Gail. I already did my homework, so I'm like, all right, well, this is this only way that she has trouble fighting this type of style. So this is how we're going to lead up to this because we could get to your kicks, but it can't be the first thing coming out. If you kick
No,
it,
it can't.
no,
Especially
no,
you didn't
no,
work up a sweat. So when
no.
they're grappling, they're both dry.
Yes,
So it's easier to hold on to somebody. I mean, it was pure perfection for Ronda, and Gina just didn't use her brain. I think
nah.
Gina would have lost anyway, honestly, but she didn't use her brain like
She froze
if
in the moment.
if I know this, how do you not know this?
She froze in the moment, man. It happens. Sometimes you just you freeze. She ain't been in contact 17 years, man. So, and then you fighting the pit bull. Come on, man. Like, he
Mhm.
froze, It's like Nate. That boy went in there with the dumbest fight ever. That was dumb. You went against a bare knuckle brawler who's been active.
Mhm.
Boy, and you fought his fight.
And
Like you said, it was a
Nate is a
bloody.
high level jujitsu black belt.
Yeah,
High
so
level.
it should have been on like and Mike said it. He said, one he's a warrior. So I'm gonna give him
Mhm.
that. Nate's a warrior. He took the punishment. But he was like, his jujitsu I was more worried about because I know that, once he get to the ground and he could get me on the ground with the legs and I'm in trouble. I fight his fight.
Mhm.
So my thing was, and you notice every time that Nate tried to kind of get him down,
Mhm.
I reset. Let's reset. Come on.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And every time he reset, pow, 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 pow. Come here. Pow,
Mhm.
pow, pow, pow. That's how that fight went. It was pow, pow, pow. I mean, they got some good punches in. He got some joints in,
He got
but
some jabs in because he
but
was taller and longer. But
the little guy,
Mike Perry would have walked right
yeah.
through them for 5 rounds.
It was a smart decision for the corner because they couldn't stop the bleeding. Like
Yeah,
that Joker, he busted him up a new one. When
yeah.
I say he looked it like red meat. He
Hmm.
looked it like
Look
red
look
meat.
like a slaughterhouse.
Jeez
He
Louise.
was
Oh my
bleeding so
goodness.
much from
Yeah.
the front that it got on his back.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Ugh.
His face the next day looks terrible. I know it does. Black and blue, swollen. Boy, went to work on that ball, man. Man,
Mhm.
he telling me we could do it again. Boy, you better calm down, man. You do what again? Boy, stay retired.
That would just be an easy payday for Mike Perry.
Yeah, it would. Cause
And
Mike
I
Perry, man.
and a side note, I thought it was pretty spiteful that the UFC announced Conor McGregor coming back to fight during International Fight
Yeah,
Week in July during Francis Ngannou's walkout to the
that's
octagon.
crazy,
Well,
right?
it wasn't octagon, it's the hexagon, I guess.
Hexagon, yeah.
So I thought that was petty. I mean,
And
it's pretty
Dana White's petty,
obvious that
man.
that Dana White and Ngannou don't care for
Right.
each other, but you don't tell me that you feel like you are superior in MMA to everybody and then feel the need to have to do that.
And then John Jones, he was saying he wanted Francis fight, but
He's
unfortunately
still
under
under
contract
contract.
with Dana White, and Dana's not gonna let him out that contract. He's not.
Well, I
So
don't understand though, because John Jones wants to fight for on the White House lawn that they're going to do in June. And Dana White's like, no, I can't do that because he's so unreliable. Well, if he's under contract and he wants to fight, and you won't put him in anything to fight, but you won't release him so he could go earn a living somewhere else, like you can't have it both ways. He's under contract. Let him fight. He wants to fight. He's ready to fight. If you don't
yeah,
trust him, let him go. Let him out of his contract.
yeah,
It's just dumb. You're under contract. You don't get paid until you fight. So if they have like a three, I'll just say a 3 fight contract for $9 million, 3 million per fight. If he's still got one more fight on that contract, he's not getting paid those 3 million until he fights. He's not getting paid anything. So he's not making any money. He wants to fight. They're not fighting him, but they're not breaking the contract so he can earn a living. It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't like that. I don't
yeah.
like that.
When we got petty guys, man, with power, petty guys with power.
Like
Wow.
sometimes contracts, they're like, well, we got a contract and it's supposed to help you, but when they want to get out of a contract, they can get out of it whenever they want. I mean, look
That's
at the
a fact.
NFL. Look at the
Oh,
NFL with the contracts. It's ridiculous. You could sign right now and get cut before the season starts.
that's a fact.
That's a fact, and that will happen many times.
That's a fact.
Speaking of hot takes, I got a hot take for you. I got a hot take for you, and I'm going back to the NBA.
Let's
You
get it.
ready? Here's a hot take. I think if San Antonio pulls off the upset and
Hmm.
beats OKC,
Hmm.
I believe OKC will trade Chet to Milwaukee and get Giannis because
I mean, that's a stupid.
OKC has got picks and they have a lottery pick this year. I think they do that. I
I
think
don't
I
think.
think they
I don't
give
think.
up a power forward for another power forward. I think they do that. I think they get
I don't think. I
Giannis.
don't want. I don't think they want to mess with the dynamic of the team doing that. You know what I mean? Because
They, they they won't have to put Caruso on the alien. They can actually have Giannis play him.
yeah, but I don't know. I mean, that's a heck of a hot take, but I just
It's
think it's
my
more
hot
the
take.
team
That's my
chemistry.
hot take. That's what hot takes are. They are not conventional wisdom. It's a hot take.
I think that boy bound for Golden State, man.
That would be dumb.
That would
That
be
would be dumb.
stupid.
You
I
he'd be
wouldn't want to
playing.
go
He'd
to
be
Golden
playing with
State.
guys older than him.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would not want to go to Golden State. I'm
No,
gonna tell you the ideal ticket would be, but daggone well we ain't got. They ain't gonna have because we already locked
the
in for we got the
Knicks.
money. The Knicks.
The Knicks.
I give up Cat. You're daggone right, I will. But then if I give up Cat, they're gonna probably gonna want Josh Hart. They're gonna want some other pieces too.
What about Cat and Bridges and picks?
Hell yeah, bye. Bye.
Because you know that's why you don't have that many picks because of
I
getting
know
Bridges
because of
2 years ago.
because of the bridges.
Five first round picks. Or was it four? 4 or 5
It's four.
first round picks.
He really liked that guy.
Well, it's because of Brunson. Brunson wanted his Villanova brothers back. It's
What
because of
happened?
Brunson.
Why Dante leave?
Dante was a bench player. On that Knicks team, he was a bench player. He's a starter in Minnesota, but he's a bench player for the Knicks,
That's
right?
true. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I mean, they already talking about getting rid of Julius Randle um, in Minnesota. Which, come on, man, come on. Julius
Ant
Randle.
Man, and Antetokounmpo.
Ooh,
Mm.
ooh. I ain't
With
thinking about that.
Rudy Gobert,
I ain't thinking about that. You feel me? But to get that, you'll have to give up. Man, who you gonna give up? Randall
Randall, and picks.
and picks. Yep.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling OKC. I'm feeling OKC right now. If they lose and Chet looks like he's overwhelmed mentally against Victor, I think they get. I think they get again the Greek freak. I think they get him. I think they get him. That's my hot take. That's my hot take. That's my hot take. That's my hot take. All right, let's move on to the NFL. Now the schedule came out on Thursday. I highlighted a few standout games.
Okay.
I'll go through them relatively fast, but you make a comment or two on what you think. Week 1, the season starts on a Wednesday. Wednesday. So all year, the NFL will play every day of the week except Tuesday.
Every day except Tuesday.
Every day. Well, I mean, it's not going to be every week. It'll be
Yeah,
every
because yeah,
day. But at
because we got
some point
Friday
during the
games. Yep.
year,
Friday games. Yep.
there's Friday, there's
Saturday.
Wednesday,
Yep.
Saturday,
Obviously it's Thursday.
Thursday,
So
Sunday, Monday. Yeah.
dang.
So only Tuesday.
And and
Oh,
and and they violated the NBA's opening season too
sure did. With 3 games
on
on
Christmas.
Christmas Day. 3 games they do
I'm,
that. They
I'm
did.
pretty sure you highlighted them games, didn't you? Did that one the
Nah,
highlights?
that's not what I highlighted.
All
No.
right, we'll talk to you. Let's get to these games, brother.
All right, week 1 to kick off the season on Wednesday. We got a Super Bowl rematch. New England Patriots at the Seahawks. How are you feeling about kicking off the season with a Super Bowl
I
rematch? I
like
thought
it.
it was going to be Chicago. I thought it was
I like
Chicago
it.
Seahawks.
I like it. And we get it first, especially with the controversy happening with New England and the coach Vrabel.
Hmm.
Then we have the adjusted Seattle Seahawks. We're gonna see how they come out because they lost some pieces, gained some pieces. So we're gonna see. It's hard for a champion to go back. So for both of these teams, man, I don't see the same season as they had last year. It's very hard to duplicate that in the NFL. It really is. You have a great
Especially if
season.
you're the team that lost in the
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
yeah. Because now the schedule's gonna get harder. Because
Hmm.
we have to admit, New
It's a
England had
first place
a
schedule.
favorable schedule last year. Now we're going to test you, you know, and vice versa with Seattle winning. Now you're going to get tested. But I like Seattle chances better because I like what they got there
Hmm.
more than New England.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I know AJ Brown supposed to go out there. We'll see how that works.
We'll see. He's not there yet.
Yeah, not yet,
He's
but
not he's not there yet,
it's
but
rumored that
he
that's
he
real.
might go out there. And also I think this Vrabel Diana Rossini thing is a distraction. Is a distraction. So I'm not saying it's going to carry out the whole year, but the fact that he's still got to answer questions about it and people, I mean, it looks like Diana Rossini's canceled. It looks like you haven't heard a word from her. She's no longer working for the Ringer. I mean, the Athletic. So,
Then her
uh,
marriage is probably in shambles because of
yeah, I mean, no one knows what's going on with her marriage. So, yeah, I feel like she's canceled. Um, so anyway, I mean, right now too early to really make a prediction, but I'm liking Seattle at
I'm
home
like Seattle too.
Also, the next day, you have the 49ers and the Rams playing at Melbourne, Australia. The first game in Australia,
Oh man,
divisional game.
oh man, we get to see what the Rams is going to be. I like the Rams. I like the Rams. We get to see a fully healthy San Francisco. They got some new additions. They got Mike Evans out there with Brock Purdy. I still think the defense, they lost Salah, so I got to
Mhm.
see how the defense is going to be. The O line is getting older, they had some holes last year.
Hmm.
Obviously, you got Chris McCaffrey there.
Hmm.
But I think that I think the Rams are just built, right now to go far. You know,
Rams also have the most primetime games
do
this
they?
season.
I can believe
Yes,
it.
they do. Okay, another standout, week one. I'm trying to, well, I have week eight here for, all right, let me do week eight. Week eight, Bengals, Falcons in Madrid, Spain. España.
Well,
What do you think?
I'm predicting I'm predicting the Falcons have a better year.
What
I
about
am.
the Bengals? You think the Bengals will have a better year? You got to think
Yeah,
if Burrow plays.
yeah, yeah. Offensively, they're going to be a problem. Offensively, yes. Defensively is always going to be the question mark.
Mhm.
Especially I mean they recruited well defensively this year in the draft. But that's going to be the issue. You know what I mean? The offense is going to have to put up a lot of points because we knew last year the defense couldn't stop nobody. So it's going to be still the same pressure on Burrow and his team, and we got to hope that Burrow could go the whole year healthy because the O line is not the best in Cincinnati. And then, as we
Mhm.
know, Cincinnati you only have, even though it's week 8, so by then you're probably getting getting the engine rolling. But we know they start off slow. It's been notorious slow starters. So by week 8, you're looking more on them being more in rhythm. So I think it's going to be an offensive game, a great offensive game because you got Stefanski, right? And he's a new head coach down there in Atlanta, and he's an offensive minded guy. With
Mhm.
all the weapons he got, you got Toy. Toy's going to be the starter more likely because the young boy. I
Mhm.
don't know. I don't know if Penix is going to be able to start week
Well,
one.
is Penix healthy?
That part.
Well,
So you got Toy. Toy can, but Toy is Toy. So he's prone concussions. So I'm man, it's curious, man. You got me thinking. I don't know, man. If you talking about fully healthy Burrow on his team, I'm gonna go with Burrow. I'm gonna go with Burrow of Atlanta. But Atlanta got a nice little defense though. They've been building on that defense, so they got some defense.
yeah, but they lost that rookie who had a really good year last year, um, James Pierce Jr.
Yeah,
because he's got some law issues that he's got to,
yeah, that's right.
with the domestic abuse and
Yeah, man, you got to stop putting your hands on them females, man. You gotta
can't
let her
do it.
go, man. Let her
Can't
go,
do
man.
it. Just call the police, man.
Yeah, man, let her
Don't
go,
let it get
bro. You got a
physical.
headache. You got to look, man. If you got a headache, man, you got way more to lose than she do. Bye,
Yep.
bye. You
So
get pretty girl anywhere.
at the end of week one, Sunday night football, Cowboys at Giants. What are you feeling?
I'm liking my boys. You know me. I like my boys. I
Okay.
like my boys. Well, we own the Giants, man. We own the Giants. And I
Okay.
know Hallborough's
This
there.
is the Harbaugh.
Ah, man, listen, man.
Oh, it's the Harbaugh.
Somebody told me,
It's the
man, that they think that John
Harbaugh.
Harborough is at the point where he's falling off. Somebody
I don't
told me
know. He
that.
got a young quarterback.
Yeah, you got a reckless young quarterback.
What about neighbors and Scatterboot?
Yeah, I mean, you got some pieces out there. You got some pieces out there, but that's are still work in progress.
They added to the offensive line.
They did. They did. It's still work in progress.
And they're at home.
I get that part. And
Remember last year
defensively,
when they played them at home? That was a shootout.
it was. What Russell Wilson? Can you believe it?
Yeah. That was his
Um,
last good game.
I'm
That
liking
was
this,
his
man. I'm liking this. I'm liking us to really go far this year, as far as in that division. I really am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
All
talking
right.
heavy. Talking heavy. Get some Philadelphia Eagles. Daggone right, I am.
That's who you're chasing, by the way. That's who
I
you're
mean,
chasing.
that's been the leader of the division for the last couple of years. So, and
Yeah.
they done won the chip. They're the most recent team in our division that won the chip. So everybody's chasing Philly in that division.
All right, let's talk to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Eve, Wednesday. We got the Packers and the Rams.
Ooh, man, they do got some prime timers, huh, man? Oh man, Rams and Green Bay.
It's in LA.
It's in LA. Green
Thanksgiving
Bay.
Eve, that Wednesday night.
Man, depends how they rolling, man. Um, I like the Rams at home. Rams are not a
I like
bad.
the Rams at home too.
I like the Rams. Yep.
Uh, Thanksgiving Day, the first game, the Lions and the Bears. Oh my.
Ooh, Bears. I like Bears.
Yeah, I'm thinking Lions.
Are you?
Um, the second game, Philadelphia Eagles at the Cowboys.
Man, with a healthy, if the Eagles are healthy, man, I'll probably say the Eagles.
Hmm.
Then again, no, because I don't know who the offensive coordinator is going to be. So if the offensive coordinator is trash, like they did last year and was experimenting, I'm going to like my boys.
Hmm.
I like my boys.
All right. And then the night game on Thanksgiving, Chiefs at Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Mm. It always seems like Buffalo beats the Chiefs during the
Ear- in the-
regular
ear-
season.
Early in the season, then in playoff
Well,
time.
that's not early. Thanksgiving's not early. You
Yeah,
only
but I
get
mean, far as if you're talking about playoffs to compare the regular season playoffs, it's the problem is the playoffs, not the regular season when it comes to Buffalo and Kansas City.
And then the next day, Black Friday, Denver Broncos at the Aaron Rodgers Pittsburgh Steelers.
Denver.
Denver,
If I
okay.
if I if I if I got a Bo Nix, a healthy Bo Nix and that and Sean Payton and out that offense and that team gonna be rolling with that defense. Oh my goodness, they ain't losing on the defense. Yeah. And this Aaron Rodgers, man, shut up. Shut up, boy. You 42 years old, still want to play. Why you keep torturing on people? Then again, Pittsburgh don't have no depth at
Well,
quarterback. So
they picked up. Well, they got a lot of quarterbacks. They
yeah,
drafted one this year. They drafted one last year, and they also got Mason Rudolph. They got
come
four
on, man.
quarterbacks.
Come on, man.
They
Come
got.
on, man.
I'm
If,
just
if,
I'm I'm
if
just saying
I don't like none of them
they
dudes
got
on that
four
roster.
quarterbacks. You could put one of those young guys on the practice squad
Yeah, I
and
don't.
carry three.
They should have recruited Shador Sanders, and he could have been the future.
They're not going to be able to work out a trade with an in division
No,
rival
no, I'm
like
saying
that.
I'm saying when they had the opportunity last year to
Hmm.
recruit that guy in the draft and they didn't do it because the owners got together and had a little boohoo session and said we're gonna go ahead and mess with this man, this young man. You hear me? Yeah. Or the year before, right? Was it the year before? No, it was last year, right?
It was 2 drafts
Yeah,
ago.
2 drafts ago. Yeah, they all sat around a little huddle board and said, "Oh, he think he's whatever. Oh, his dad think he. Oh, yeah, he's okay. Yeah." And Pittsburgh, you clearly needed a quarterback,
Hmm.
but let that boy drop all the way to the fifth round. A tragedy.
Well,
One of
what
the
can I
Brown
say?
games are on your slate.
Nope.
That's
Week 5, Bills at Rams.
ooh. Bills travel well, but once again, I like the Rams at home.
Week 7, Chiefs at Seahawks. It's the return of Kenneth Walker.
Oh man, Seahawks.
Hmm.
If it
Okay.
depends on if Mahomes is there, if Mahomes boy is there, um, Seahawks. Don't matter.
And the last one that I got, week 3, Ravens, Cowboys, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
I'm gonna give the Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah, because you got Ravens, especially you gonna have new blood, new energy in Baltimore. Um, as a guy that's from Baltimore, that coach in Baltimore, underneath Harbaugh's reign, um, and he's come in with his identity, his philosophy. I think it's going to be a different year for Baltimore because now the pressure really is on Lamar. It's a Lamar pressure year now because now it's on you because you can't say it was the coach. Now you can't say it's a coach, but now it's hard. It's gonna be hard on Lamar this year, man. You got to prove the naysayers wrong because now you done got your coach out there.
And
Now what
he's
we gonna
only
say?
he's only got 2 years left on his contract.
That part. And they have a team that could go. They have a team that could go. So the window is still there for them. So you got to come in this year and you got to really take command. It's your team. It's clearly your team. You can't have the season you had last year.
Nope.
You can't. You can't. No excuses.
No excuses.
And then you be a daggone and Henry. You need to tighten up your technique and don't be coughing that ball.
Like I showed you, high and tight.
Yes, sir.
High and tight, like I showed him. All right. New segment. Pew, 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 pew. New segment that we are going to start right now, and I want to do it every year, and I want to do it more than once during the year. But we're going to call this segment the way too early win-loss prediction.
Oh, wait.
Okay? The way too early win-loss prediction. Okay. I'm going to do my team. You're going to do your team. All righty?
Let's get
it. And I'm going to start with you. Let's go. Your first game, week 1, Cowboys at Giants, win-loss.
Win.
Week 2, at home to the Commanders.
Win.
Week 3, at home. Well, no, not at home. In Rio de Janeiro against the Ravens.
Ravens. That's a loss.
On the road to your in-state rival, Houston Texans.
Man, without Houston.
Remember last year with Houston, they started off bad during the year.
No. It's in-state rival.
The Texans usually do good against the Cowboys.
They got a hell of a defense. I'm going to say loss. Somebody hell of a game. I'm going to say loss.
All right, you are 2-2 after 4.
Yeah.
At home to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Your boy, Baker.
Oh, Baker. And that weapons. Oh, shoot. They're a high-scoring offense.
They don't have Mike Evans anymore.
But they still had the young boy over there from Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
I like us, though. I like us. Force a dub. Win.
At the Packers.
Loss.
At the Eagles.
Always a hard place to play in Philly.
Now think, you play them twice. The second time you played them is Thanksgiving, and you said you were going to win that game.
Yeah, so I got us losing it. I got us losing with the Eagles in Philly.
This is easy. At home to the Cardinals.
Us. Even though they played us last week, they spanked us last year. Remember?
Yeah, I do. They got a pretty good offense.
Yeah.
At the Colts.
At the Colts, Indy. I like us.
At home to the 49ers.
49ers.
At home to the Titans.
Us. I'm like a damn Titans. Us.
Damn. No respect for Robert Saleh.
At all.
At the Seattle Seahawks.
Ooh, rough game. I guess Seahawks the edge.
Then you have your bye week. After your bye, you're at the Rams.
Rams.
Even with that extra time?
They might be rolling. Nah. I like us to come off the bye. So give me the dub. Give us a dub.
I shouldn't be talking you into this.
You had to think about it. Yeah, give us a dub. We had a week to rest.
At home to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Trevor Lawrence and the boys gonna have a nice team. I like it though. Give us the dub.
2 to go. At home to the Giants.
Us. I think we could beat them.
You're gonna sweep them.
I think we'll sweep the Giants.
And on the road to the Washington Commanders.
The Commanders might get that last one.
All right, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What am I missing? Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who am I missing? I'm missing a game. I'm missing a game. I don't know. Hold on. Let me take care of it. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see here. Dallas Cowboys schedule. Okay. More games. I want the whole schedule, dummies. I want the whole schedule. Give me the whole schedule. Whole schedule.
Yeah, I got it either being 10-7 or that would be 10-7 or 9-8, either one. I'm hoping for a better year, but I could be wrong because some of the games we could end up being, especially
Oh,
going.
I forgot the Saints.
Oh, the Saints.
At home. You're at home.
I like it for the dub. So we'll end up being 10-7.
10 and 7.
Yeah, it's about right around that ballpark.
Is that going to be enough to win a division?
Um, it might not be. It
Okay.
might not be. It might be the Eagles winning the division.
But then you're in the mix for the wild card.
The wild card. So I'm hoping that we either go 10-6. Honestly, 10-6 might get us a division.
How are you going to be 10 and 6? There's 17 games.
17. 11-6. My fault. 11-6.
Okay, but you're saying 10 and 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm saying 10-7 off of them predictions right there.
You're
way too early.
Way too early prediction. All right, let me do my team. I did this before. I forgot what I said. So week 1, it's at the Carolina Panthers. I'm gonna say W.
Yeah, I agree.
Week 2, at home to the Vikings. I'm gonna say W.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. They got Colin Murray, man. They might put it on y'all boys.
You're assuming that he's starting. You're assuming that.
I am. Who's going to start? JJ McCarthy? Yeah,
Maybe.
okay. Sure.
Maybe. They said it's an open competition.
Whatever. I think Tyler will win that competition.
I'm taking the Bears.
Okay.
Week 3 at home to the Eagles. I'm gonna take a loss on that one.
Okay.
Week 4 at home to the Jets. I'll take a win.
You better.
Week 5 at the Packers. I'm gonna say Packers win that one.
Okay.
Week 6 at Atlanta. I'm gonna say the Bears pull it out.
Okay. I agree with that.
Week 7 at home to New England. Ooh,
I like y'all.
I'm going to say us, but I'm very 50-50 on that. And that's going to be on Prime Video. That's going to be a Thursday nighter. Week 8 at Seattle. That's a loss. So right now I'm 5-3 after 8.
That's about right.
Week 9 at home to Tampa Bay. I'm going to say us.
Yeah.
But not an easy game.
Not easy game at all.
Bye week is week 10. So we get extra time. We play at home to the Saints. That's a win. Week 12, Thanksgiving at the Lions. I'm going to say loss.
Okay.
Week 13, at home to the Jags. Now it's starting to get cold in Chicago. Florida team, even though at times Jacksonville is cold, it ain't Chicago cold. Give me the Bears. Week 14, on the road to Miami. Give me the Bears. Gotta be able to beat Miami, and it's not going to be hot
You
in
ain't lying about that.
Miami.
And Miami is in rebuild anyway.
Week 15 at Buffalo, Buffalo.
Yeah.
Week 16 at home to the Packers. We win that one. We split with them. Week 17 at home to Detroit. We split with them. Give me that. And week 18, they might not need that game. On the road to Minnesota, we lose that game. We'll split with them. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Who's 6?
and 6.
Yeah, it's about right.
The only one that I'm really kind of 50-50 is against New England. So at worst, they're 10 and 7. I have 11 and 6, and that's what they were last year. So
I think y'all might have a better year, so I predict y'all be probably like 12 or 5. 12
12.
5.
Man, I'll say if we're 12 and 5, we're gonna win that division.
Yeah, for sure.
11 and 6 will be in the mix like we were last year. Last year, the Bears division was the only division where every team
Everyone
had a
has
winning record.
Yep.
Everybody. So, and before we sign off, that was fun, by the way. We should
Yes,
do
sir.
that again. Maybe after preseason, leading up to week 1, and then probably mid-season, just to finish out,
Yeah.
the rest of the season. One more thing. I know we do recommendations on shows and movies and stuff like that. I have a recommendation. The new Punisher series
Oh yeah.
started last week, and it is on, I believe, Wednesday night on Disney Plus.
Okay.
So I recommend. I saw the first episode. It was good. It was good. Tomorrow I will watch episode 2. And I will also this weekend and give a quick review. I'm going this weekend on Saturday to watch the new Star Wars, The Mandalorian and
Okay.
Grogu
Go. Yeah.
movie. So I'm going to see that on Saturday. So probably a matinee.
No He-Man?
Pro- I'm not interested. The guy who's playing He-Man's got muscles barely bigger than mine. No, thank you. He-Man's supposed to be jacked.
Yeah, I mean,
Jacked.
even after the sword, after I got the power, he don't get
You didn't
jacked.
see him after he got the power?
Nah, man, he's
No,
still the
he
same.
didn't. He wasn't even huge. Dude, He-Man's supposed to be like all roided up, like
Yeah.
an 80s bodybuilder, not not somebody who's doing CrossFit. No,
Oh my good. They put a CrossFit guy in there.
I don't know if he is, but that's what he looks like. That's what his build
Yeah,
is.
man, because I could see if Adam you supposed to be like that guy, but
Same
yeah, you're
guy
right.
playing
Once
Adam.
you once you become He-Man, He-Man was jacked, man. He was
He
on
was
roids,
jacked,
man.
man. He was
Yeah, you
ripped.
gotta
I
get one
I
of them
still got
bodybuilder
I
dudes,
got my
man.
He-Man characters in the basement.
Yeah,
I'm
you gotta
probably
get
gonna
one of them,
give it to Leo for Christmas.
you gotta
I
give
got
it
all
some.
my He-Man, all my Super Friends, all my Star Wars that I played with, still in decent condition. I'm gonna give it all to him probably during Christmas because I said when he turns 7 is probably when I'm gonna give it to him. So I'll probably give it to him for Christmas. All of them. I have held on to those things since the early 80s. Every
Man,
time I moved, I took them. Every
man, that's
time,
some money, man.
for
And Leo
sure.
get to destroy him.
Well, if he does, he does.
It's his.
I held them hoping that one day I would have a son and I can give it to him, and here's my boy.
There you
So
go.
whatever happens, happens.
It's
Like I
his,
said,
man.
they're from the early 80s, especially the Star Wars ones. They're a little bit daintier. The He-Man ones, I mean, they're jacked. They're bigger, you know. But yeah, so that's the Punisher, that first
Yeah.
episode. So
Well,
you could go check it out today and then watch episode 2 tomorrow if you
yeah, I
want
was
something
waiting
like
for
that.
it because I kept seeing detail, but it didn't have
Hmm.
the first season. So now I get to see the first episode.
Yep.
Because
And
that they
also, this week is the series, not season, series finale of The Boys on Prime Video.
okay.
So the series finale So let's see what happens to Huey, Billy Butcher, Mother's Milk, and the rest of the boys as they try and take down the Soups and Homelander in particular.
Homelander. Yeah, Homelander is a
So
problem, boy.
we'll see how that goes because his father has to make a decision. Is he gonna stay with the Soups or is he gonna go over to the boys and help destroy his son? So we'll see what happens. So anything else you want to add, brother, before we
No, man, we
sign
thank
off?
everybody, man, that's just been subscribing, trying to get us to 1,000K subscribers, man. So keep on subscribing, man, commenting, liking, hating. Well, I don't care. It's all the same. As long as you talk about it, it works for us, man. It's
Bring
all
the
good.
smoke. Bring it.
It's all good.
It's all good. Want to thank everybody who did tune in to the What's Good with Gil and Larry podcast. You can catch us on the Box Office Buzz 302 YouTube channel, and of course, many social media outlets like Facebook, Instagram, X, etc., etc. You can catch us next Tuesday about 10:30. We were pretty good on time today.
Hmm.
10:30 p.m. And you can always rewatch any and all of our episodes. Just go to our main site and go to the live section, and it has them all in order from the latest all the way down to when we first got started in 2023. So, for my main man, Larry Loper, I'm Gilly Rosari telling everybody be safe, watch the games, watch the shows, watch the movies, and we're here to talk about it next week.
Indeed.
Deuces, y'all.
Deuces, y'all.